Gonna be a very quick 5-minute video. So in my video, a lot of people said Tony Khan was right for what he did. Absolutely, he was right to fire CM Punk. But do not think he doesn't get no blame. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be very honest with you. Tony Khan is to blame for all of this fiasco. He's to blame for not taking initiative to handle Hangman Page like he should have. Vince would have handled that immediately. Like, what are you doing? This is my top star. You would not address him that way. We didn't go over this. And Punk has said multiple times they didn't go over this. So you going out there doing business for yourself, you will be punished. Hands down, be punished. But again, he wasn't punished because he's part of the elite. He's friends with the elite. He's friends with the Kenny and the Books. He's friends with them, so he got a pass. And that's why Punk said he had to handle it because it wasn't handled. Tony Khan's fault. All of these domino effects would have been happening. Now, granted, Tony Khan had other issues that, granted, let's say we get through, granted, it's been there, done that. We come to this year, Punk comes back. He should have had Matt and the Young Bucks. I don't know their fucking name. I'm about to say Matt and Jeff. The Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, and CM Punk sit in the, and Hangman too, because he's involved. Sit in the room. As soon as he come back, weeks before he came back, and had a conference. And the problem with Tony Khan is they said no. He said okay. Instead of him saying no, we will have this meeting. This is an important meeting. I understand your guys' contracts are up. This is really what I want to do. This is really important to me. Let's have a sit down conversation. Can y'all do that for me, please? This is what I ask for you guys. Because I want to make a lot more money with you guys all together. And I think we can. And that's what he should say. And they still want to act like Boo Boo the Fool, Pussy Fool, and they want to act like, nah, we're good. Let them ass go to WWE. Let them play that shit in WWE. They won't go far at all. Won't go far at all. Kenny would have sat down, but the Bucks, Matt, whatever, the Young Bucks, they said, no, fuck them. Fuck them. They don't have to sit down. Let Kenny work with Punk. And they just work with FTR. But again, Tony Khan should have took the initiative to set them down. All of them. All parties involved. Tony Khan's fault. Jack Perry. That situation with Jack Perry. He should have told Jack Perry soon, and I bet you this is what happened, and I promise you what happened. And I'm not excusing what Punk has done. We'll get to him in a minute. But Jack Perry said that on the monitor. Jack Perry went through the window, or went through the gorilla position. Tony Khan probably said nothing. And Punk looked at him like, are you going to handle this? He probably didn't. Tony Khan's fault. He should have handled Jack Perry's like, yo, I don't have to fine you. Why are you doing that? What are you doing? You're not supposed to do that. No. Again, leave it alone. And then everybody kept saying, oh, well, Jack Perry said he was going to get heat. How the fuck you getting heat? That made no sense there. That was already a lie. So you lying. So find him. Find him and call it a day. But again, that wasn't necessary. Find him, call it a day. The only reason he's suspended now is the altercation he had with CM Punk. That was it. That's the only reason he's suspended. He wasn't suspended because of that comment. He was suspended for that altercation. You get a theme here. Tony could have stepped in and done multiple things if he was a true boss and leader. He's just a rich kid, so-called mark that got money. That's it. Congratulations. He opened a company, but it's time to be a big boy. It's time to make some hard decisions. And he made a hard decision. And that's what part of being a leader is, taking action and getting rid of your top star. And I don't care how much you're a fan or how much you like it, you had to do what you got to do. And he did that. Props to him. But all of this would have never happened if Tony Khan would have took the initiative with Hangman Page. All this would never happen if Tony Khan took the initiative, put his foot down with Jack Perry, put his foot down with the Bucks. These are all situations that Tony Khan needs to learn from, grow the fuck up, stop smoking the meth, stop drinking the coffee, and handle it. That's where I'm coming from. Because everybody's putting a lot of blame on Punk, but the blame needs to go to Tony Khan. He is the biggest person in this whole entire situation, that if it was handled properly, it would have led to this far. Kenny and the Bucks too. They need to stop spreading rumors too. That's not cool. But I'm not going to talk about them. That's in another video, and I don't want to make this video longer than what it is. But Tony Khan needs to understand, as a company, as an owner, as a business, you have a top star. If he's unhappy about a certain situation, look into the matter and you handle it. You're the boss. And that's the thing. Vince would have handled it. Vince would have definitely handled it. But as always, guys, like, subscribe. Peace. Have a Johnson day. And that's pretty much my thing about it. Yeah, Tony Khan is to blame. And blame needs to be given to Tony Khan as much as blame needs to be given to Punk. Don't get me wrong. Punk should never put his hands on nobody. Point blank in the story, unless someone put their hands on you. But Tony Khan should have been a boss and handled all the situations. That's all I gotta say.